Once upon a time, there was a donkey named Bento who lived on a peaceful farm surrounded by vast green fields and rolling hills. The farm was full of life, chickens pecking around, cows lazily grazing, and a cat stretching out in the sun. Bento was known for being strong and hardworking. He would help carry bales of hay and guide the other animals on walks, but deep down, he nurtured a big dream to explore the world beyond the farm's fences. Every day, as he grazed under the shade of a large tree, he would gaze at the horizon. The distant mountains intrigued him, and the fields stretching as far as the eye could see stirred his curiosity. What could be out there? He wondered, dreaming of adventures. One day, during a conversation under the blue sky, Bento confided in his friend, a cow named Daisy, who always had wise advice to share. "I would love to see what lies beyond the farm, but I'm just a donkey. What can I do?" he said, sadness reflected in his brown eyes. Daisy, with a gentle gaze, replied, "Everyone has dreams, Bento. The important thing is to have the courage to chase them. Start by taking small steps. You don't have to go too far all at once." Inspired by Daisy's words, Bento decided it was time to act. The next day, as the sun began to rise in the sky, painting everything in golden hues, he ventured beyond the familiar fields. His steps were cautious, but his heart raced with excitement. "Hello, everyone. Check if you are already subscribed to the channel and if not, go ahead and subscribe and leave a like." As Bento entered a dense forest, the air was cool and filled with the scent of pine trees and wildflowers. His heart pounded in his chest, but he took a deep breath and decided to press on. In the forest, something unexpected happened. Bento came across a group of animals who were in trouble. A small rabbit named Lily had gotten lost while playing and was now crying, unsure of how to find her way home. "I can help," Bento said, approaching with determination. "Let's search together." The other animals, relieved, agreed. With his keen sense of direction and strength, Bento led the search. They called out Lily's name, and after a long search, they heard a faint squeak coming from a bush. "Lily!" shouted Bento, and the little rabbit emerged, her eyes shining with relief. Everyone was so grateful that they invited Bento to join them on new adventures. The sense of belonging was new and exciting for him. He realized that his courage had opened doors he never imagined were possible. With each passing day, Bento explored farther and farther. He discovered towering mountains that touched the clouds and crystal-clear rivers that flowed like shimmering blue ribbons. On every new journey, he learned something different: the beauty of nature, the importance of friendship, and the value of helping others. One morning, while walking through a sunny valley, Bento came across a stunning pond. The waters were so clear that they reflected the sky like a mirror. He decided to stop and rest, and as he looked into the water, he saw his own reflection. He smiled and thought, "I am more than just a donkey. I am a donkey with courage and dreams." However, like every great adventure, Bento also faced challenges. One day, during one of his wanderings, he came upon a group of animals standing in front of a broken bridge over a wide river. The animals were desperate, unable to cross. "What are we going to do?" asked a duck, his feathers trembling with worry. Bento, remembering all the challenges he had overcome, decided it was time to act. He approached the broken bridge and assessed the situation. "I can help," Bento declared with determination. Using his strength, he gathered branches and stones from around the area. With the help of the other animals, they worked together, building a new passage. The unity of their efforts made the bridge even stronger than before. When the bridge was finally complete, everyone cheered and the animals were able to cross safely. Upon returning to the farm, Bento was welcomed as a hero. The animals applauded him, and he felt surrounded by love and gratitude. For the first time, he truly felt confident, as if he had found his true place in the world. That night, as he gazed at the stars shining brightly in the sky, Bento reflected on his journey. He realized something important. I am not just a donkey. I am a brave donkey, capable of accomplishing great things. With this newfound confidence, Bento decided that his next adventure would be to visit Echo Mountain, a peak famous among the animals. It was said that there, the echo would answer the voices and wishes of those brave enough to climb to the top. The journey to the mountain would not be easy, but Bento was determined. He called on his friends, Lily the rabbit and the duck, who was now named Peepo, to join him. "Let's go together, helping one another," said Bento, and everyone agreed, excited. Along the way, they faced challenges. There were steep sections and slippery rocks, but Bento always encouraged his friends. They paused to rest under a large leafy tree, where Bento shared some green leaves with Lily, who was tired. "If we work together, we can overcome any challenge," Bento said, motivating his friends. Finally, after hours of effort and laughter, they reached the top of Echo Mountain. The wind blew fresh and light, and the view was breathtaking. The valley below stretched out like a vibrant tapestry of colors. Filled with joy, Bento shouted, "I am Bento, the brave donkey." His voice echoed back, making the animals burst into laughter. "I am Bento, the brave donkey," the echo repeated, filling his heart with a sense of power and freedom. That night, they camped under the stars, telling stories and sharing dreams. Bento looked at his friends and realized that each of them had their own kind of courage. Lily spoke about her dreams of exploring the underground world of rabbits, while Peepo dreamed of learning to fly even higher. "We all have courage within us," said Bento, gazing at the sky. "And together we can accomplish anything." And so, Bento's journey was not just about exploring new places, but also about discovering the strength of friendship and the courage that resides within each of us. He learned that by facing challenges and helping others, he became stronger and more confident. The nights were filled with laughter and stories told around the campfire, as Bento and his friends shared their adventures. He knew that each step he took led him further, not just in distance, but also in wisdom and self-discovery. And so, with his heart full of hope and his hooves firmly on the ground, Bento continued on his journey, always in search of new horizons and challenges. He never forgot Daisy's words, and whenever he looked up at the starry sky, he felt ready for yet another adventure. The courage that Bento had cultivated would stay with him forever, and he became a legend among the animals on the farm and beyond. Thus, the donkey who once dreamed of flying came to understand that with determination and courage, there were no limits to what he could achieve. The moral of Bento's story is that true courage does not lie in the absence of fear, but in the unwavering resolve to keep going forward, even when the path is uncertain and challenges arise. Bento, the humble donkey who is often overlooked because of his simple appearance, proved that with a heart full of dreams and the unwavering support of friends, one can achieve what once seemed impossible. As Bento ventured beyond the familiar pastures, he showed that the limits we perceive often exist only in our minds, not in the world around us. When we open our hearts to adventure and reach out to help others along the way, we discover that, together, we are far stronger and more capable than we ever imagined. Bento's journey teaches us that personal growth is not solely found in grand, heroic acts, but also in the small moments of bravery, the willingness to step outside our comfort zone, and the readiness to lend a hand when others are in need. Each challenge he faced, whether it was building a bridge with Peepo and Lily or navigating treacherous mountain trails, taught him something new about himself and the strength of unity. As he shared laughter around campfires, gazed at starry skies, and overcame obstacles, Bento found that life's true rewards lie in the bonds we forge and the courage we cultivate. In the end, Bento's greatest discovery was not merely in exploring distant lands but in realizing that his greatest adventure was within himself. His heart, once filled with doubt, became a beacon of hope for others, teaching us that when we dare to dream big, to believe in ourselves, and to lean on our friends, no mountain is too high, no river too wide, and no echo too distant to answer our call. The legend of Bento, the brave donkey, lives on, reminding us that with determination, kindness, and a spirit that never gives up, we can turn the ordinary into something truly extraordinary.